just
Yeah. Well, the one thing that I didn't understand is the music that I'm using to do the karaoke songs is licensed to the karaoke publishers or whatever. So it's legal
yeah,
to use for reproduction for entertainment. I'm not
yeah.
charging anybody for it. I'm never going to be fucking monetized. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing they've done about it. It's, oh, well, it doesn't mean you have to take it down or you have to cease or desist or any of that bullshit. You just can't make money off this video. Well, big whoop. I ain't never going to make a goddamn dime off of YouTube. So,
Yeah.
hi, everybody, and welcome to Girls Night In. We're live.
Hello.
Casper, Shadow Kitty, and Doorknob Head is on time.
Woohoo. Oh, we
Oh,
don't have
no.
to.
He took us to the bathroom already? Hi, Nerdy.
Hi,
I adore
Nerdy.
you.
Oh,
I love you all.
no wonder I'm looking at the wrong chat. Aha, there we go.
Aha.
Ah,
Click the button for comments.
click the button.
Yes. Faye is
So-
not with us. I'm sorry.
Faye
We
is not
apologize
with
for her
us.
absence. She has better things to do tonight than hang out with us, and I am so happy about that.
Yeah, she is having way more fun than
Yes.
possible. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. And Angie broke me earlier.
Rest in peace, Faye. You
Yeah.
almost killed Nadine
Yeah.
before we started.
Angie almost like short circuited me earlier. It was interesting.
No, she's not in New Jersey. Sorry, Shadow Kitty. No. She went the other way.
Yeah. She's gone see Sissy.
Yep, going to
Sissy.
visit Sissy. Sister girl, sister time. Amber.
Yep. And,
Darling,
Yes.
you have no picture.
What did I break?
Well, you either stopped your cam on purpose, which is fine. You do not ever have to be on camera in this program, or you accidentally stopped your cam and have not uploaded a avatar for when your camera's off.
Oh, I need to upload an avatar.
Yeah.
How's that? I'm back.
That's fine.
Well,
No,
see,
you could
I,
still be in blank circle. I just didn't know if you knew that or not. It is
No, I didn't.
no pressure, baby. Okay.
Yeah.
And if in your backstage picture where the 3 dots are next to your
See,
microphone,
I'm even covered in
we'll let
blankie.
you upload an image.
Yeah. I've got
you
I've got
wish.
blankie too. So,
Yes, I have
yeah.
socks on.
And
Double knit polyester.
Nerdy's been doing some great videos.
Oh my gosh, yes. I just sit to listen to the sound of his voice and watch what the final thing is because I have no fucking clue any of the stuff he's talking about. And while he would be a good teacher, I'm not watching it for that. Sorry, Nerdy. I don't watch your shit to learn nothing. I just watch it because you're doing it. Just saying.
Oh my gosh. Guess who's got his own YouTube channel now?
Oh.
My honey.
Oh.
He's got a YouTube channel now. He plays
Video game videos, right?
Yeah, he plays
I
Breath
knew
of the
it.
Wild. Yeah, and he's oh my gosh, he's got I think he's got like 15 subscribers, but he's got like 100 and some hours of watch time already.
That's cool.
Like he's got, I'm just like, wow, and people are interacting in that's like, wow,
Nice.
Geez. Hopefully it keeps going for him because he really likes playing the game. So it's like, why not?
Shoot, yeah. Congratulations, Pheasant. I know him as Pheasant anymore. I know his name is Josiah, but I will forever and ever call him Pheasant because I like that.
Yeah, well, he is Pheasant of Hyrule.
Pheasant of Hyrule. That's the one I couldn't. The Hyrule was the thing I
That's what
forgot.
he's got now. Yeah, he's got Pheasant of Hyrule. So he's still definitely Pheasant.
Perfect.
But yeah, it's a man, and I taught him how to like just with the Switch you can take 30-second clips,
Yeah.
and I had gotten him an adapter to hook his Switch to the computer, and my old laptop did not record very well.
Mm.
Let's say it was a little, it's a little old and little old kind of. It's just not very good. Yes, I'm playing Infinity Sweeper. You can. It's kind of like an infinity of sweeper. So you just kind of you can scroll in and scroll in and scroll in and scroll in and eventually end up back where you started. But like this laptop didn't work very good. So but it worked good for stitching the 30-second clips together.
Oh,
So
cool.
he was making compilation videos of stuff that he um uh clips that he liked. He and game. Yes. And I've got um towards the end of the trip, and yeah, pretty much sweeper fractals. Towards the end of the trip we ended up going to an estate sale, and picked up a, a Windows 8 laptop, and he's using it, and it's like he got a Windows 8 laptop for $50. It's way better than mine, and
Nice.
instead of taking like 6 hours to uh, um, render the compilation video out, it only took like half an hour.
Nice.
Way faster, and he's been recording clips and pumping out videos, so
That's
it's
cool.
pretty darn good.
I was listening.
uh,
I was trying to figure out
yeah, that's
what
okay.
damn
I
note
was
he's
looking
putting
at
on.
what Doorknob had said. He says compilation video, compilation with what, a horse, a donkey? Wait, maybe I don't know what compilation is.
Yeah, compilation is not the same as copulation.
Yeah.
Just mixed your words up a
Yeah.
little, doorknob, honey.
Yeah.
Stay with the
So.
big girls now.
But yeah, so he's been doing all right with that, and I'm like so happy, and he's really he really enjoys it. So hey, I'm like, if you get enough people, a copulation compilation.
That's Pornhub.
Mm,
Yeah.
doorknob. Yeah, but I'm sure there's one on YouTube of all animals. I'm sure there's one on YouTube. The odds are.
An estate sale.
An
They got-
estate sale when
Oh, were there
everybody bitching.
banjos or chainsaws or what the hell?
Yeah.
It's just the world's creepiest dude going and go in that back room. Check that out. Look over there. There's another room back there.
No.
This house was an old house from it used to be owned by people that owned an orchard, and it was like that. There was like little rooms everywhere. I loved there was like a reading nook loft, and I'm like, one of the rooms on the top floor with this, the ceilings that kind of like this, and it's only tall enough for a person to be in there. It's not like really high ceilings and stuff.
Okay.
And it's a big couch by a big huge window, and I'm just
Nice.
like, oh, I want this place. It's a huge house. But yeah, they're selling the computer for $50. I'm just like, honey, you are getting this now. And he's like, oh, do you think so? I said yes. And I'm like, the only thing is I am checking first to see if I can get into it. If I can get into it, I can wipe it and
Out of
whatever.
it.
If I can't get into it, then $50. And there was a password hint, and it said name, and then it had her name there. So I tried that, and that was not the name. It was her last name, and of course, she's the reason why it's getting sold is because she had passed away, and so
Oh.
I had to spend like a half an hour trying to find somebody who knew what her last name was, but we got in there. I unfortunately I did not have time to set up OBS. Like there was some problems setting up OBS. Or I didn't have time to update the computer enough so that OBS would install properly and run. And because if I could do that, we could try the record capture card so you could do longer videos as well if you wanted to.
Oh,
But
okay.
I couldn't get that set up. It was like only 2 days, 3 days before I left that we got it. So we're 8 out of 10 creepy grandmothers of psychotic sons sons die.
Norman! Norman!
Yeah. Pretty much, eh? Yeah. And, well, you know what? Apparently my pheasant's dad had bought a freezer and it was full of meat. It was like a small freezer and it was full of meat. And apparently she was the hunter in the house.
Oh.
So she was the person that did the hunting and she hunt deer and all kind. There was a deer hide in the freezer downstairs. Like
The hide?
Yeah, a hide. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. So we ended up carting that back and but yeah,
Somebody
it was
delivered a whole bunch of venison to the table I was sitting at a couple of weeks ago. The lady I was sitting with, somebody brought her a bunch of venison. Just
Oh
dropped it on
wow.
the table at the club there. Here you go. We've got this for you. I was like, man, can I come to your house for dinner?
Yeah,
Because the venison is yummy.
weird things that city folk don't understand for 10 for 10 Alex.
And I'm avoiding red meat right now. So it was just like, oh, man.
Oh
That's
yeah.
some super lean stuff I could actually eat.
Oh yeah.
Fred
Yeah,
is
that's
missing. I guess Martha will be eating good this week. Fred had a lot of meat on him. Haunted neighbors. I don't know. There seems to be a lot of hunting going on. It's season for that right now, I believe, around
Yeah.
here. So,
Yeah.
which means all the big deer are in town hiding from the hunters because they know if you stay close to the houses, you can't, get shot at. I think they've learned. The
Oh,
closer you get to
probably.
people, the better option you got at living. Because if you're out in the fucking woods, they're gonna get you. So,
Yeah, I
yeah,
wouldn't doubt.
I've had
I
to
would.
stop 3 times in the last week for, oh, excuse me, go right ahead, buckaroo.
Yeah, after you.
Big old rack on it, going, yeah, I don't want to die today. Can I walk across the street?
Yeah. Just gonna be right here.
Anyhow,
Yeah. Did you see the thing on Twitter? The deer. It was a deer and a dog were friends.
I have seen a deer and a dog that were friends in real life and
Oh,
on the
okay.
internet both. So I don't know if it
Okay.
was the same one you saw, but yes.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause I saw recently on the tweeters a deer and a doggy were friends, and the deer brought the new fawns to visit the doggy.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like, here, you can be friends with this guy. It's okay.
that's so cool.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh dear. I have my candle salad. You have to say it. Somebody had to say it. Amber, were you here for candle salad? I
No.
think you were. You were not
No?
here?
No.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
oh,
Uh,
well, I'll wait till near the end of the show because we were all broken by the candle salad, and I imagine that could happen again. And I've
You
already
want to
broken Nadine.
you want to tell them what broke me earlier?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to hurt you again.
Okay.
There's a thing that they do at one of the karaoke shows I go to, and they don't do it everywhere I go. Just this one place, this one DJ person,
I'm
and
bracing.
and they sing the national anthem to start the show, and everybody stands up and they put their hand over their heart, and I'm just like sitting there going, "You bunch of fucking fascist, forced patriotism motherfuckers! Why? It's karaoke. Why? It's not the Super Bowl. Come on." Okay, and the last time this lady apparently is going to take over from the current fellow that's been doing it, and she decides to get up. She's gonna sing it because it's usually him, and she sings it not only badly, but she didn't know all the words. She invented notes and words to the national anthem of the United States of America, and these are all people who are so vote red that they probably shit red just because,
Well, they
and
should go to the doctors for that. Like they need to see a doctor if that's happening.
I'm just like, don't invent the notes in the national anthem. If you're gonna sing it, fine, just sing it. Get it over with, but don't make me do any damn thing because you sang a song. I got enough of that shit in church. Oh, we have to stand up for this song and we sit down for this one, and we stand up for this song and we sit down for this one. Ugh, can we just pick one for a little while?
I'm okay. I don't think I.
She's gonna be
suffered.
all right.
I
Her
think
Canadian brain just cannot get wrapped around the whole national anthem karaoke thing.
No, why? I don't even. Okay.
You know what, Doorknob Head? I was hoping somebody would ask that. No, I do not, because my knees prevent me from doing such a thing. However, I do sit right there on my ass and like face palm and shit the entire time they're doing it. So it's just the same. And I don't give a rat's ass about Colin Kaepernick. He's a fucking jock, and I don't do jocks. So kiss my ass. I don't care. Proud of him for doing what he wanted to do, but yeah, I don't care what his opinion is. He's a fucking football player. It's awesome that he's standing up for what he believes in. I will tell him that. You do you, buddy. But
Oh my goodness.
football players, I'm not impressed with.
No.
Never have been.
Like, yeah, I'm.
What?
If you drink cream de menthe, you shit green.
Also, if you eat Fruit Loops or Fruity Pebbles, you'll shit green. And it is a bright
Blueberry too.
blueberry. Yeah, anything with a blue or purple food dye is going to turn your poo-poo very, 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 very green. Even like Hubba Bubba Bubble Gum, the grape, comes out green if you swallow it. Now people know I swallow my gum.
You know what? This is probably going to end up being like a TMI. But my landlady,
I love TMI. What are you talking about?
My landlady was, should she go to the hospital one day because she has issues in, she's had most of her intestines removed. From problems.
Her body.
So yeah. So one day she comes down and she's like, I think I'm bleeding. I'm like, oh no, what? And she's like, there's red in the toilet. I'm like, oh no. Okay, what do you want to do? Are you hurting? Like, what's going on? Completely forgot. Then all of a sudden it dawned on me. She loves beets, and she just ate like a bunch.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. Hot pink poo poo. Yay.
I'm just like, and then the next day, I think she forgot again and ate some more. Just like, okay. But this time I knew what was going on. Like it wasn't long after. It may not have been the next day, but it wasn't like maybe a week or two after. And I'm just like, you ate some beets, didn't you? She's like, yeah. Oh.
Oh, that's great. That's
I
funny as
said,
hell. Yeah,
yeah.
I have occasionally forgotten that. Because, you know, people, you're supposed to pay attention to your poop. We've talked about this before. Poop is a good indicator of your health and well being. There are good poops and bad poops, and you should know the difference. Google it. I'm not going to go into details. That being said, sometimes you turn around and go, what the hell did I eat? It made it look like that. I haven't seen that before. That's scary the older you get. When you're a kid, it's like, oh, that's cool. I made pretty colors or whatever. And then you get older, it's like, oh my God, could I die from that? My poop is weird. Bottles of food coloring like shots. Yeah, I totally was thinking about that when Casper said he was trying to get purple poop. I don't think you can get purple poop because the way we break down the dyes in our intestines makes it go to, it's kind of like hair dye, it goes to its base, you know. And nobody knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know, because like purple Kool-Aid, well, doesn't do it. You would think purple Kool-Aid would do it, but no, just comes out as regular yellow pee-pee.
Yeah, I think so.
What the hell? Who is that? Look what we got. I like the little, look at the donkey fan. Donkey fan is funny.
Donkey Fint. Demo probably.
Oh my God, who is that? Somebody's jerking us around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Who's got the sneaky ass today?
Yeah.
Who's not talking? Wait, let me go through and see who's missing. So far, everybody's accounted for. All right. My minions, find out who that is. So I need to know if they need to be here or not. Because if they're really a troll, they just don't need to be here because we're not trollable.
Yeah, whatever.
It's so sad that you're just like, there's not really anything you could say that can bother us because we're enjoying each other's company here, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, there's that insulty thing I say. I'm so sorry I just did it again, didn't I? Not to the extent I've done it before. I have been told I've been dismissive of the side chat, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to be. I'm so glad y'all are here. I don't know why you're here, but I'm glad you are.
Oh yeah.
There's no question about that.
They're
Just
here
forgive me if I sound dismissive.
They're here because they're weird like the rest of us.
I know. But I did call them minions, and that just kind of like, that didn't sound right. I love minions.
I love it.
Word. They're my little, got my back
You
dudes.
need your.
I know for sure if somebody was fucking with me on social media and one of them saw it, they'd be like, get off her now. You know? That's my little sister, or that's my granny, or that's my wish she was my mama, or what the fuck ever. Get off her, I kill you. You know? Don't talk to her that way. Nerdy's normal. Don't say that. Because that's not true. Normal is just setting on a dryer. Normal is boring. Nerdy is far from boring. He takes the stuff I don't even understand that most people would find completely and utterly boring. And just, I'm rapt. I'm watching. Look at all the smart stuff that he's
and every, you know, I wonder what the cost of his facelifts are and stuff, because Nerdy keeps changing his face all the time, and he's got no hair and all kinds of stuff, and
I know.
so I wonder what that cost.
I don't know why he
He's
manipulates
he's a
himself. He's
se-
adorable
he's
as
a
is.
secret makeup artist.
Secret nerdy rodent.
Secret rodent.
That's why I show up sans makeup anymore, because you look good without makeup. Oh, I do have lipstick on. And I might have some light makeup left over from karaoke last night.
Yeah.
Because no, I haven't showered yet.
Yeah.
I didn't wake
Oh
up till
no.
1:30 this afternoon. Put my earplugs
Ooh.
in and slept like a dead woman. It was lovely. The snow baby's here today.
Oh, nice.
And I miss them, sort of.
Sort of.
They're never gone long enough to me for really miss them. So still love them.
Yeah.
Mighty cult leader? Oh, for fuck's sake, no. Please, never, no.
Yes, baby cult leader.
No. I am in no sense a leader of anything. I'm always like, where are we going? Who's deciding? Where are we going? What are we going to do? You know, I'm right behind you guys. Let's go. Just wait for me. Wait for me. I don't want to run.
Yeah,
Not me. I've never been out front in anything. So, no, that's not my speed. Oh, hi, Philip.
Yeah,
Just got back from his bicycle ride with his bright green bicycle. Nice. Good to see you, my friend. It's been a bit.
Oh, and there it is. Yeah.
All clean now?
Yes.
Washed all my victims' remains off. Oh no, Casper. Casper, no, you are not. You are Harminian. End of discussion. No dismissing or denying that you belong to that girl right there. And none of us will ever attempt to claim you because you're scared of her.
Whoever Chol is.
Maybe a little, but not really. She's young and she could totally kick my ass. I know she could because she's a, you said it yourself, Casper. She is a badass. And yeah, I love that. I look marvelous. Thank you. And my Mrs. Roper Moo. Philip?
It looks comfortable.
It is. It's very comfortable. And it's surprisingly warm because it's like 1970s double knit polyester.
Oh, cool.
And I'm pretty sure somebody handmade it. It's homemade.
Did I forget?
But it wasn't me. I didn't make it.
So after
Yes.
After getting this going, guess who completely forgot about it?
I don't know what you're doing or talking about, so you're gonna have to fill me in.
My
Oh, the coffee that was peeing before we started. Well,
yeah, that is now not warm.
I'm sorry, because I knew it was happening and forgot to remind you too. And mine has sat over here and got cold. Just so now we're drinking cold coffee together. At least we're still drinking it.
Mm-hmm. So a wannabe troll who fails badly only joined in August of this year.
Oh.
Only got
They
their
didn't say
YouTube.
anything else. Did somebody kick them out or something? Because they haven't said anything else. But
No,
I think their little donkey fant was cute. That was funny as hell.
Yeah,
That's
that
how
was funny.
politics feels a lot. How cold is it here? About the same as it is for you, honey. You're not that much further away from me. You're probably a little warmer, but I think we got down into the
I'm about this
40s
cold.
or something last night.
I'm this
It's
cold.
chilly because the sun's going down now. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I had to turn on the heater.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sitting around. The fire makes me feel warm. I turned on my warm camera lighting and I have warm colors in my banners and I've got everything. So, and I put the snow in the back so the two northern people up here don't die.
I got.
So if it gets too hot for you with all my fire and warmth, I do some snow in the background.
Yeah. I got puppy blanket weather.
Oh,
It's my fluffy puppy blanket weather. So it's actually raining, but it's raining really hard, or it was. I don't know if it is now, but it doesn't sound like it. No, I think it's just my fan for my pooters.
I'm just glad the wind died down here because it was quite a nippy northerly bluster for a while.
Mm-hmm. It says it
Cup
feels
has
like
a cardinal on it. It does. It absolutely does. I have two Barren River State Park, Kentucky.
Ooh.
That's what it says.
Oh,
I guess.
pretty.
I have 2 matching ones. My husband has had these longer than he's had me, and they still survive. They survived tornado, and which is remarkable because it totally smashed my coffee cup cabinet. They are
Oh,
still here.
oh, wow.
Also, one of my favorite birds. Just-
Oh. Cubelle.
And I may have a blue spirit, but red is still my favorite color. And the maggots
Mhm.
can't ruin that for me at all.
No.
I even changed my Twitter pictures, and I'm wearing red. And someone said, "Red looks good on you." I'm like, "I know." I didn't really say that, but I did in my head.
Uh-huh.
So I wouldn't have put it on the internet if I didn't think I looked good in a picture. So, that dress. And I used to never think I looked good in pictures. But I'm getting better looking because I keep losing weight, y'all. I'm down to 170. I'm down to 170. That's almost 30 pounds. That's almost 30 fucking pounds, man, since summer, and I'm good. I'm a happy girl. Only
Nice.
problem is it ain't coming off where I want it to. Everything's getting
Okay.
smaller except my belly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
My
that's the
legs.
same here. I'm down to like 204, 205, and that's 34 pounds since
Yeah.
last December.
Go, girl.
And
Yeah.
I'm really hoping to get down to the sub 200.
That was my thing. When I hit 2, I was like, oh no, that hurts too much. That's way too much checking gravity for me. And I have found out the heavier I am, the more often I check gravity.
Yeah.
Because my
Oh.
ankles go, bitch, sit down now.
Oh, my ankle's huge, but that's because it's the arthritis in the hips. Don't
Yeah.
like my apparently it's over in my left hip now because my right foot's not swollen anymore, but my left one sure is.
Well, my legs are getting skinny. My face is thinning out quite a bit. My boobs have gotten smaller, but my jello belly is just
Yeah,
seems
mine
skinny.
are
I can
almost
hold it
gone.
in now, though. I can like
My-
pull it in, and you can tell the difference. It's still
Yeah.
there, but I can almost
It's 12
completely
C.
see my own privates.
I think we're like 6 degrees here, but it feels like 3 Celsius. So that's what is freezing? 32?
32.
So it's about 30, feels like 36 here, I would say.
Oh.
No.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's cold.
I don't care.
It's not bad. It's raining, so it's really damp. And like when I was in Alberta,
Yeah.
it in the prairies, it's way drier. So I would be out in this sort of weather, like 3 degrees Celsius weather, with a t-shirt and a pair of jeans on, and I'd be fine because it wasn't damp. The damp really, really messes with you.
Yeah.
The damp is
Yes.
what gets you. My dad loved it in Alberta when he came up to visit because he didn't hurt as much because the arthritis.
I need your help, ladies. I need ideas on how can I convince my husband we need to move to New Mexico.
Well, what's in New Mexico?
It's not Texas, and I don't know if it's
Yeah.
recently turned blue or always been blue, but it's much bluer, and it's closer to, and I don't want to go east because it only gets redder when you go east of here.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
I
Is
think
there-
I could. I think it's. I've been to New Mexico. I like New Mexico. I've been to different areas of New Mexico, and they kind of have like everything, like Texas does. They got some mountains, they got some desert, they got some woods, they got a little bit of everything, and we could choose and live nearby. I told him, I said, but we would live near skiing mountains where you could go skiing again. And he looked at me like, yeah. So.
Yeah, he's probably at the I'm kind of old for skiing point. Is he?
He would never admit that, but that probably is a fact. Yes.
Yeah.
But I would absolutely like to not be in Texas anymore. I failed miserably in firing Greg Abbott, despite all my threats and my assuring him he was about to be packing his crap.
Yeah.
And I was just so sure. And that's the
Yeah.
way it's been the last 2 or 3 elections.
Yeah.
And I go to vote, and there's at least 3 or 4 different races that there's not even a Democrat running for. There's not
Yeah.
even an independent running for. It's all red,
Mm.
and I don't have a choice, and so I just don't vote in those. Like, they're
Yeah.
not going to get my vote.
Is
Like,
there
I can't vote.
NASCAR there?
Is
Is
my
there?
NASCAR in New Mexico?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
That might be a thing. You might be able to. Well, you'd be closer to be able to go to NASCAR races.
Yeah, and it would change the time zone so that he didn't have to stay up so late to watch the West Coast races, which he
Mhm.
complains about. That's a good
Yeah.
idea. Think
Mhm.
about that. I gotta figure out a way.
That's probably one of the
I wonder
only
if the
because I don't.
taxes are. Wonder if property taxes are better there or worse. I'll have to go look
Yeah.
because he cares a lot about taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny? All the patriotic people don't want to pay taxes.
Oh,
I
I
don't want to
know.
contribute to society.
I
I just
I
want to live and make
I
all my money myself.
certainly noticed that.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah. Yeah. I really noticed that.
Yes.
That's what
You know, it's like is it Doorknob that just said that? Doorknob, you're
Yes.
not helping.
Yes.
You're helping in the wrong direction.
Yes.
Trying to find a way to get her moved.
Well, I know I could convince him more to go north, but I'm trying to stay at least in my similar lines of latitude
Yeah.
because I don't want to go where it's cold all the time. And I know it gets a little colder there and it gets a little hotter there than it does here. But I think I could tolerate, climate control, air conditioning, heat. That's a thing
Mhm.
that I have always luckily been able to afford
Yeah. Yeah.
because it's kind of a must down here to have both. Anyhow,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to be
Yeah.
here anymore. I'm so embarrassed to be a Texan. I have been embarrassed to be a Texan for a seriously long time now.
Oh.
And I finally remembered the governor lady's name that I was trying to think of the other day, Ann Richards.
I still
She
not
was
doing that.
she was, I think, the only woman governor we ever had, and she was a Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
And she did it okay. Texas was
Did
pretty all
okay.
right
Well,
back
there
then, I
you
guess,
go.
considering the era that she was reigning in. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so fucking tired of the politics and shit. I could just shoot myself. No, I do not wish self harm. It's just a saying.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. It's
Because you can't escape it.
Oh,
If
I
you're gonna
know.
be on Twitter or Facebook or any of that, anywhere, it's just gonna slap you in the face all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean to be uninvolved. I am involved, and I do educate myself before I go voting and stuff. But oh, it just gets way too much press. I think that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
If you had to find out what the candidates were about yourself without the TV telling you what to think or the internet telling you what to think, I think we would have more educated voters
Yeah.
and more
Probably.
things would change for the better.
And, you're probably right. Like,
I don't really either want to stay even in the US. I'm with you, Casper. I get that. But my options are Canada and Mexico.
yeah.
Because, yeah, I cannot and I can't Canada. I'm sorry, Nadine. My brain refuses to allow me to go that far north.
Well,
I went to Kansas once and I wanted to die. It was horrible and it was cold and wet, and I thought I'm never going further north than Canada. I mean the Kansas. And so yeah, I have a mental block. And I know it gets cold there. And Mexico would be great. I actually would like living in Mexico. I have known several American people who went to live in Mexico. And if you're good to the people in your community, if you're a good person, they treat you like fucking royalty and shit. And it's cheap to live there. And they have modern conveniences like bathrooms and internet and things that people think, oh, Mexico, it must be a poor place. No, there's some real nice places down there. And the land is cheap. You can get a shit ton of
Yeah.
land in Mexico for not a lot of money.
Yeah.
Not a lot of pesos,
Yeah.
I would totally move to Mexico if I could. But New Mexico would do. That's why I want to leave. I want out of Texas. And hubby at one time wanted to move to Louisiana. And I'm
Louisiana.
sorry, but if you can get worse than Texas and Florida, I believe that is Louisiana.
Oh.
Just I'm sorry for the people who live there. My ancestors, some of them come from there, so I shouldn't be so dismissive. However, that's how I know. So,
Yeah, I guess
some
so.
family still lives there.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
I don't know. The only thing I know
Australia
about
would rock. Yeah.
Australia is really hot. Don't you remember it was
Australia,
on
I would like.
fire? Don't you remember it was on fire there? It got so
Well,
hot.
that was the western half of the United States most every year. So,
True. Yeah, but it's
and
still
not to
not.
mention some of the northeastern parts, like up there where Fazet's always on fire too. So,
Yeah, true.
fire is a thing that happens. You can't be scared of the fire. You have to master fire.
You have to master the fire.
Fire. You control the fire, not the other way around. You let it out of control, it's your own damn fault. Don't start fires you can't control.
Oh my.
I like my fires very small and controllable, so to
Yeah,
speak.
having small fires helps. Once they get a little
And I
big,
love
they're
my
a
fire
little.
pit. My fire pit in the backyard is my happy place. I even have fires in the summer. It's just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes me so relaxed and zen to
So
just
happy.
stare at it. Oh, hi. Okay. You haven't said hi to the people. Okay. You have to say hi to the people. Hear 'em.
Baby.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. And in Nerdy, I'm drawing art without AI.
I draw out without I, A or otherwise.
But that's the
That's why I always lose Pictionary. I cannot draw the pictures. Stop licking me.
Melted koalas. I'm walking in
Melted
Australia. What are all those interesting blobs in the forest? What? Melted koalas. Tragic. Absolutely. Oh, she's so cute and fluffy.
She really is. Very spoiled.
Mhm.
You need a bath, though. She's got something stuck to her tail. I just noticed. It's like, oh dear. Well,
Aw.
you're yucky.
Yeah, but I'm cute.
Your human will be home tomorrow, and she will give you a lovely bath.
But I got a tongue. Do I need to have a bath?
Apparently so. The fluff on the tail is an issue.
Oh.
And the thing that I have found stuck to them more often than anything is candy. So it's not of their own doing. It is definitely a side effect of children and dogs living in the same house.
Oh
Right?
my.
And your favorite human happens to be a unique child who simply la 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 through life, no consequences, no sense of anything. La, 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 la. Everything is cool and groovy. So yeah.
Oh.
That's why we love our Marley, huh? She's never unhappy. All right, go. She is a breath of spring at all times. Unless she's being mean to the little sister, which is chronic.
Oh.
And I guess it's just a sibling thing. I don't know. Little sister's getting better at being mean back, though. because
No.
I'm proud of her. I was like, you know what? You do not have to put up with crap from her. You both weigh about the same. Yeah, you're about 6.5 inches shorter than her, but if you get yourself moving all in one direction, you can knock her over very easily. Just
Yeah.
stop. And if she hits you, punch her in the nose. And she did once, made her nose bleed out. See, don't put your hands on her because she's going to put her hands back on you and you ain't going to like it.
Yep. Yep. That's the one thing when I don't know if kids never, like when I was younger, kids just bullied or what. All in needs some mouthwash.
Get her teeth checked, man. She might have a bad tooth. Get her some floss. Donkeys need floss.
Yeah, some bone to chew on.
Yeah.
Something to get a good.
You're so cute. I love your face. Okay.
Is it time to tell me about candle salad yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you for
Oh,
saying that because I almost forgot. Have you
We've
got
only
one
got
saved?
50. We've got 15 minutes left, so yeah.
Wait, let me see if I've got one saved in my.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
in my
you're gonna
downloads.
love candle salad. You definitely gonna love candle salad. It's
Oh, please let me have
it's
downloaded
interesting to say the least.
a Farkle. I'm gonna have to go get it.
Aw.
Just give me a second. Y'all speak amongst yourselves.
Okay.
There we go. It's the first thing that pops up.
We'll say candle salad is an interesting dessert.
Tell her what the ingredients
choice.
are. Okay, first we're going to tell her the ingredients are banana, pineapple, lettuce, whipped cream, and cherries. Sounds divine, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds absolutely magnificent.
Mm-hmm.
And then you arrange them.
Yes.
Then you definitely arrange them in a
Put them together in such a way. Now, please tell me that downloaded properly.
Yeah, you put it together in such a way that it looks all pretty.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh my.
Where is it? This one.
Oh my.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my goodness.
Flavorful, healthy, and delicious candle salad. Right there for you, darling.
Oh my goodness.
All new
Yeah.
vaccines. And then, can you imagine ordering like 8 of these and having them delivered to your table somewhere? This girl's not out. We would like 8 candle salads, please. I want to do that. I want to go to Chili's one day and just be like, hey, can you make us a candle salad? We don't know what that is. Here. See, look on my phone. One of those. Can you pull that out for me? Thank you. We need this in our lives, in reality. Are you going to eat that, Mom? Yes, and I have one in the freezer for your little sister.
Oh, yeah, that
I'm going to
is-
make it big. Nope.
Oh my goodness.
Now, aren't you happy you asked?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry you missed it the first time. I should totally go back and find that and like retitle it. I've done that a few times because I always just put ridiculous shit for the titles of these, and I yeah. It's like tonight's was Spanxgiving. We're not talking about Spanx. We don't. None of us need no Spanx because we are free and breezy and girdle free.
On Spanxgiving.
On Spanxgiving, yes. Even on
Mhm.
Spanxgiving.
I never even noticed the title, but that's pretty damn funny. That is pretty
Well,
damn
I
funny.
sometimes go back and retitle them if like the one where you were at the airport and it was time travel. I went back and relayed that one the time travel so people can find it. We tell you go find the time travel and watch that shit because it's freaking hilarious. Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
my son. He's
it
like,
was
Mommy,
so
I'm
long
sorry I'm
ago.
not as little as the other dogs. Come on. Sit your enormous
Oh.
moose face down. Say hi. No, no. Talk to those people over there. Look this way. Look. Look.
Or little
Say
scooter.
hi, everybody. There's my scooter pie.
Scooter,
He's my
scooter.
scooter pie. Cool little puppy with the sweet brown eyes. It's so cute. Bring a tear to your eye. Sweet scooter pie.
Oh, apparently there's a short on YouTube somewhere where a lady, uh, it was someone in her family had passed away, and so for Halloween she put a ghost candle or a ghost costume on the urn.
Oh, no. That's adorable.
That's freaking hilarious.
That's great.
Now
No,
my
get down.
dad's
You had your turn.
box is up in that corner.
Okay, I have to comment on this comment because I actually, when I started typing out the title to this one, I started to spell it Spanxgiving like that, Mr. Shadow Kitty. And then I thought, no, our viewers need something to joke. So I saved that one for you, darling. You're welcome. Thank you for catching it. I knew somebody out there would change the spelling and go, oh, Spank. She said spank. I hear the Beavis and Butt in the background. She said spank. She said wood. She said peanut butter.
Probably.
Thank you, Shadow Kitty. I knew you would come through.
But yeah, I was like, damn it, why didn't I think about that? I'm uh, like, you know, I could like crochet a cover for Dad's to look like a ghost.
Are you still working on my penis?
I haven't started it yet. I will
Oh,
make one for you.
okay,
I
you
will be
promised.
making one for you when I
You
when I
promised a
had.
long time ago.
I know. The little stuff's harder for me to do now.
I want to put it on my Christmas tree because I still have my Christmas tree up from last Christmas, so I don't have to decorate this year. It's only this big, like it's a
Yeah.
little tree.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Now I have a recording of Angie saying wood.
Yep.
Nerdy, have my entire visage. You could be doing all kinds of awful things to me, and I totally appreciate the fact that you have not. Although it would be absolutely hilarious and I would not be mad, I appreciate that you have not made me look any goofier than I already am.
Yeah, he probably doesn't feel like he needs to.
That's a good, yeah, that's a distinct possibility. It's like, oh, she's crazy enough. I'm not messing with that. Perfect. Isn't it nice how we always know what Nerdy's thinking? We tell everybody all the time, Nerdy thinks this, Nerdy thinks that.
Yeah.
We feel like we can read your minds. I do sometimes feel like I can read y'all's minds.
Nerdy's
Does
fantastic.
that mean predictability? I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Because it's a happy place.
It is. And
No, Scooter. You had your turn.
as long as Nerdy's get their sound clips, that's all good too. and I saw Mr. Doorknob Head's name pop up on a stream a while ago that I watched after the fact. I saw Mr. Doorknob's when I was watching, like, there was a stream I was watching, it was the day I was coming back, so I didn't get to see it live. So I watched it later with Josiah, and I said Doorknob Head's name popped up. I just happened to look over. And he goes, Doorknobs. Oh, hey, I know that guy. I know that knob.
He's everywhere. Cannot escape.
Knob is everywhere. It's like on Badger's Bad Tempered Badger's video. I think Nerdy went to visit him. I think Nerdy went and visited him. There was he had Bad Tempered Badger had trail cam footage of rodents feeding on the little spot that they goes eat.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I forgot his critter cam was a thing. I totally forgot about Badger's critter cam.
Yeah, he's got a critter cam.
I'm sorry, Badger.
And there was like rodents there one night. Nerdy, you visiting Badger? There's little fluffy butts.
I remember when I first started YouTube, I didn't know what to quite think about Badger. Like I didn't quite know how to take Badger, and I adore Badger now, but it's like I kept going. What?
He's a weirdo like the rest of us, or they're a weirdo like the rest of us. You know.
He's grown on me for sure. It's free food, Nerdy says.
Free food, yeah, exactly.
The epitome of nerdy, but of course. If you ever need a recording of me saying something, just ask, because I play recording stuff all the time. I will not say anything self-incriminating. That's where I draw the line. If you know what I mean.
I'm drawing the lines. See?
I can draw lines.
I'm drawing lines.
My lines are drawn in the sand, though, so I can't do them on. They don't come out well on paper.
Aw. I turned scribbles into art, or at least
You're
try
so
to.
talented that way.
I at least try to anyway.
I think the coolest artwork I ever did, my sister and I would go in the laundry room and turn. It was the only place that had no windows, and we would turn off all the lights, and we would grab crayons out of the box and just like scribble all over a piece of paper, and then come out and see who's looked the coolest and what colors we had come out. That's probably the coolest art I ever created. That, or we take a black marker and make all kind of squiggles, and then go fill them in with other colors.
Oh.
And, that's the extent of my artistic ability. Super abstract. What the hell is that? It looks like a bad acid trip. Yeah, well, could have been. Could have been. It depends on what age that I drew that, you know.
When I was in school, I had used to write notes, like a doodle and write notes and stuff, and the one day I had one of those like multicolor pens, I mean.
Oh yeah.
And I every word I changed the color. I don't know why I do stuff like that.
Commitment, man. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's total
Like,
commitment to your artistry right there.
It was like, why? Why do I torture myself?
Because it feels good.
I just do. Of course I do.
That's why I flunked typing class, because instead of actually typing things, I was making art with the typewriter. Like I would go across and type in all T's or all H's or all S's or the letters of my boyfriend's name and draw pictures with them.
So you're doing ashy art before it became a thing on Pooters?
Say that again in English one more time.
I don't know how to say it. Ashy art. It's just a second.
I didn't know it had a name. That's probably why I don't know what you mean.
No, the Unicode typing.
You know, if you get too technical, my brain will break. And we've only got a minute or so left.
Yeah, not Unicode. Ascii art. ASCII.
Gesundheit.
Ascii art. This stuff. This
Put lotion on it.
Right, put lotion on it.
This
There's a
stuff
cream for
where
that.
this stuff where they do like a bunch of characters and it turns it into like a pictures.
Oh yeah, that is that has a name. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's Ascii.
That's exact. I didn't know it had a name.
It has a
Well,
name. Yeah.
it was a lot harder on an old electronic typewriter, I think, than it is than a computer.
Oh, I guarantee ya.
Yeah, because you had to count all those spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah, you have to.
now,
Yeah,
put a T.
because you can.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now put a T. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You have to kind of work with it. But yeah, it has a name.
Okay, doorknob wins with this one. I'm sorry.
Cleep,
I'm
cleep,
sorry,
cleep,
but
cleep.
change your colors every word. Because I physically heard the sound of that fucking pen going click, change, click, change, click.
Yep.
Well done.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it has been a lovely evening, ladies. I do hope my honey gets home soon. He's bringing me food. And that's always a good thing to do for a person you love.
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
He's been really nice lately. I'm proud of him.
Oh, that's
I'm not always this
awesome.
nice.
ASCII art. Well, as long as art works, art
Warms the keys
warm
first.
But yeah, I know. I can't see it very well.
Okay.
ASCII
Bye.
art.
I'm done.